Honorable Dr. Professor Vikram Srani, Director, Indian Institute of Technology, Goa, Dr. Sanil Kumarji, Head, Business Development Group, CSR NIO Goa, Dr. Judith Gunjalvish, Head HRM, CSR National Institute of Oceanography, Goa, our fellow scientists, administrative staff, students coming from all over Goa, students from CSR, NIO, media representative, ladies and gentlemen. From the bottom of my heart, I welcome you all to the 1 week, 1 lab of CSR National program of CSR National Institute of Oceanography, Goa. The idea to have this 1 lab, 1 week, 1 lab program was given by our Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, during the Foundation Day meeting of CSR during 26 September. This program is being organized directly under the able guidance of the Indian Minister of Science and Technology and the esteemed leadership of Director General CSIR. Idea is to showcase the science and technology developed by CSR laboratories to societies and the industry. The major objective of this program is to provide a theme-based breakthrough for the region-specific problem country is facing. Through this 1 week, 1 lab program, let the stakeholders know our technologies and knowledge base, which can be used to solve the long-standing problem of the country. Collaborate with various states and industries to learn their problems, provide scientific solutions, and further commercialization. To interact with young and budding entrepreneurs to encourage new startups and innovations. So these are some of the basic objectives of this program, with which this 1 week, 1 lab program is initiated. Every week, which started on 6 January 2023, every week 1 lab will be having this program, or almost it will be running for 1 year. During this 1 week, 1 lab program, CSR NIO is going to have many interactive programs during February 6 to 11, 2023, starting today. The detail will be provided by Dr. Sanil Kumar. We will be having student-scientist interaction to make them aware of the various development taking place in our laboratories, dealing with ocean science and technology, followed by hands-on experience with some of our technologies. We have arranged special programs to screen our technologies for young entrepreneurs and industry with a major emphasis on the societal relevance. So a little bit I will be telling about our institute. So the National Institute of Oceanography is one of the 37 conjoint laboratories of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. It was established in 1966, almost 57 years back, with the mission to develop understanding of the sea around us and convert this knowledge for the societal benefit. Since its inception, the Institute is unraveling the mysteries of the Indian Ocean, processes and resources stored in it. CSR, National Institute of Oceanography, is in true sense a premier oceanographic institute in India. The major strength of NIO is its capability to work in all fields of oceanography and deal with open ocean to the coastal areas. We are working in all fields of oceanography, whether it is physical, chemical, biological, geological, geophysical, marine instrumentation, ocean engineering, marine archaeology, all fields of oceanography we are working. We have state-of-the-art laboratories and 2 well-equipped ocean research vessels with modern scientific capabilities. Physical oceanography is dealing with land-ocean atmospheric interaction, monsoon, cyclone, etc., whereas biological oceanography studies the distribution of plantic and benthic organisms and their control on climate and fisheries resources. Geology and geophysics study plate tectonics, ocean plate construction and destruction, subduction, earthquakes, tsunamis, etc. Ocean engineers are mapping the tides and waves and providing information on the coastal developments. NIO has a very specialized group to study marine archaeology. We discovered Dwarka submerged city, stone anchors indicating trade with the Middle East, 7 pagodas, many submerged shipwrecks, etc. NIO has discovered many non-living resources in the Central Indian Ocean, and many of you must be aware about the polymetallic nodule. And since last 20-25 years, actually, National Institute of Oceanography is working in this area and scanned almost 3 lakh square kilometers in the Central Indian Ocean. And out of that, 75,000 square kilometers has been given to India, in which we have estimated 300 or more than 300 million metric ton of polymetallic nodule resources in that, in which almost 100 million metric ton of manganese, cobalt, copper, nickel, all these things are available. And you know that these metals are going to be very, very critical when we are talking about renewable energy, battery operated car and all those things. So it is very much essential to work on those and utilize those resources. And based on those studies, Government of India has initiated the big program called Deep Ocean Mission, in which technology will be developed to extract those resources. CSIRO has developed many technologies such as underwater vehicles, vertical profilers, etc., which have already been commercialized, some of them. Recently, our Marine Instrumentation Division has developed coral robot, which is being deployed to study the coral, the health of the coral, etc. Similarly, biotechnology people have developed many technology like drug from the sea, antibiotic from the sponges, microbial consortium, etc., which are being utilized for the pharmaceuticals and pharma industry, etc. So these all the technology which we have developed, we want to connect with the industry, and for that we are having several entrepreneur and industry meet which will be coming soon. So with this, I think I hope this 1 week, 1 lab program will be successful. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. The 1 week, 1 lab program is to showcase the technologies and innovations in the CSI laboratories across the country. To tell us more about this campaign, I now invite Dr. Sunil Kumar, the chairman of the organizing committee, to brief us.
Good morning to all. Chief guest, Professor B.K. Misraji, Director, Indian Institute of Technology, Goa. Professor Sunil Kumar Singh, Director, CSIR, National Institute of Oceanography. Dr. Judith, convener for 1 week, 1 lab campaign. School children and teachers from various schools of Goa, my colleagues, staff members of the NIO, students, invitees, press and media. A warm welcome to the inaugural function of the 1 week, 1 lab campaign of CSIR at CSIR National Institute of Oceanography. The Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, that is CSIR, is conducting research in various fields through its 36 laboratories located in different parts of our country. So this research covers, like this institute is doing on oceanography, like that other institutes they work on geophysics, chemicals, drugs, genomics, biotechnology, nanotechnology, mining, aeronautics, civil, mechanical, electrical and environmental engineering, instrumentation and information technology. So CSIR is providing significant technological intervention in many areas concerning the society, which include the environment, health, drinking water, food, housing, energy, and farm and non-farm sectors. Further, CSIR plays a significant role in the country's scientific and technical human resource development through its different fellowships, PhD programs, and project opportunities. Now, to showcase the technology and innovation in CSIR laboratories across the country, as our director has told, Dr. Jitendra Singh, Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Government of India, who is also the Vice President of CSIR, has announced the 1 week 1 lakh campaign. So, as a part of this campaign, each of the 36 laboratories of CSIR spread across the country will showcase their work and exclusive innovations to the people of India, one after the other, every successive week. Now, you know that covering 71% of the Earth's surface and holding a large area that life exists, the ocean plays a pivotal role in sustaining life in Earth, apart from the vast living and non-living resources present. All of us know that life first evolved in the oceans, and today there is a vast diversity of species. So by transporting massive amounts of energy, the oceans modify Earth's climate. So this institute, that is CSIR National Institute of Oceanography, researches all aspects of the ocean and its related fields. So ocean observation is done to monitor and report the state of the ocean, make predictions about its future, evaluate the resources, assess the impact of various developments, and develop appropriate measures for its sustainable management and use. So during this week-long campaign from 6 to 11 February 2023, CSIR National Institute of Oceanography will showcase its work, facilities, and technologies to the general public, stakeholders like students, teachers, startups, and industries, so that others can avail the facilities and stakeholders learn about it. The exhibits cover sampling tools, what we use for studying the various ocean processes, simulation of ocean processes, robotics, and the technologies what we developed. So now these week-long events include today. This program will be like a student, teacher, scientist in connect through the interaction of scientists and researchers of the institute with school students and teachers. Tomorrow we will have hands-on with technologies and techniques. The next day we will have a day dedicated to interaction with the startups, then undergraduates and postgraduates. So this interaction with the undergraduates and postgraduates will be through both physical here and online also. Already many people might have registered, so you can visit our website, that is www.nio.org, and we have got a very good response. Around 500 people have registered and for different programs. And that 8th interaction with the undergraduates, postgraduates for the opportunities on PhD programs and different things at NIO will be through both physical and online model. All other things will be at this institute. Then we have one day society and stakeholder connect, and another day we are having industry and society connect. So all the details of the program and how to the registration, all these things are available at our website www.nio.org. So all are interested to utilize this opportunity to learn more about the facilities and opportunities at CSIR National Institute of Oceanography and plan their future activities. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now invite our chief guest, Professor P.K. Mishra, to kindly address the gathering.
Professor Sunil Singh, your director, NIO Goa, other colleagues on the dais and off the dais, and dear students, those who have come to witness all the significant achievements of NIO Goa. I'm very pleased, and I would like to thank your director to invite me here to interact with young kids and our own colleagues here. Now, as your director said, that this laboratory was, started functioning here in Goa in 1966, I understand. And I was heading a similar laboratory in Bhubaneswar, which was established in 1964. Now, there are other laboratories, I guess, there are about right now 37, 37 laboratories CSIR, and they are driving the science and technological initiatives of our country. Now, you might have known so many things been happening and already had happened in CSIR, which contributed immensely to country's scientific prowess. Now, CSIR is a vital player in India's national scientific growth. All of us, we know that. Now, you have come here to see that in this laboratory where the emphasis is on ocean. When I was a kid, I was going to school and I used to attend exhibitions like that. I used to ask my teacher, I'm also from ocean. I'm not from West Coast, I'm from East Coast. I live quite near to Puri, which is near the ocean. So when I was a school child going in that age, I used to ask my teacher, sir, please tell me why this ocean water is salty. Very fundamental question. All of you can answer this. Was it really salty to start with? See, our planet, I think, correct me if I am wrong, 4.5 billion years back. And Big Bang perhaps took place 13.5 billion years back. And I don't know what happened in between, but I do know that when our planet Earth formed, the water that was there on this planet wasn't salty. So the high school question, or it was crossing my mind, and I always used to bother, and like any school going kid would ask, why this water is salty? So do one experiment and engage with our scientists in NIO to get the answer for this. I think all of you know, so how many of you don't know? Yeah, all of you know. So this is a very silly question, and we'll try to find out from others. Now, what has happened here recently? I was in France last month, and I took help of Sunilji also to project India. Our Honorable Minister was there, and to project India's growth in this field. IIT Goa has taken certain initiatives, and we have signed one MOU with NIO Goa to make our own contribution in different areas. So we have got a very interesting project, and we have signed MOU with Naval Group. One of the things that all of you should know and also start thinking, imaging things in water is not easy. As you go down, everything is dark there. So how do we take image? So in this arena, we have signed one MOU and secured a very big project for imaging. So is communication. When you go to a pond, you play those tricks. We used to play when I was a child. I used to go to a pond and while swimming, take two rocks and boom boom, and we communicate between among other kids, those who were swimming. And we used to see how waves propagate and stuff like that. And at another level, communication is a big challenge in water. Be it physical communication or something else, it's been a challenge. So there is another project IIT Goa is currently doing, and all these projects, if you see, they are linked to what you call blue economy. Currently, in our country, blue economy contributes to about 4% of our GDP. Okay, so GDP, how do I explain GDP? Okay, this much money for our country makes that 4% of that comes through this ocean channel. So you are from a mining state, you can realize our country has so many mines in so many places, and mining itself contributes to 2% of our economy. Whereas ocean contributes about 4% of our economy. But there is a lot of scope, there is a lot of science, a lot of technology that is required to increase the contribution from ocean from 4% GDP to a higher level. And that's where all these things going on, and promoting maritime transport, fishing, tourism, everything is a part of this economic system. Overall, blue economy, as I see, has a huge potential, and I remember we had a meeting here with our expenditure secretary, and some of you were present, and that meeting was held in NIOT Goa, and we said that we would like to partner with other institutes of central government institutes and have a hub in Goa. So that is most likely, I don't know what happened to that, I lost track of that. But what is happening, if you look at research-wise in this area, we want these days all IITs are putting a trust in a particular domain of science and engineering. What we have, and I'm very thankful that we are allowed to take this as a trust area in IIT Goa is marine engineering and technology. Now, the one thing that we have started in theoretical realm is to work in these underwater autonomous vehicles, and we are doing cooperative, transport, looking at cooperative management of these vehicles. And I'm glad you said our students will participate on fourth day here, and I'll bring them over here and they will interact. Some of them are developing control systems for these underwater autonomous vehicles. Renewable energy is another big scope, lot of scope in this area. There are challenges. 3D printing, big data, IoT, and advanced materials, all these things are at the heart of ocean engineering. And we have signed MOUs, and currently, as I speak, we are doing a very interesting consulting project that is sponsored through Goa Shipyard. So that's a very good this thing. But since you have come to NIO Goa, try to experience the very high quality science that people they do here. Now, this laboratory also, I recall that when I was there in Bhubaneswar, I was heading this deep sea mining project, and there we had a small workshop to as a tribute to Dr. Qasim, who was a apparently former director here. Then later on, I invited Professor Dr. Desa to deliver a foundation day lecture here, and Professor Sete and myself, we are very close because we were director at the same time. And Dr. Naqvi, of course, he joined later, and now Dr. Sunil Singh. So I have a very close relationship with NIO Goa. The last thing I would like to share with you that there is a company I came across in France. The company's name is Blue Selling or something like that, similar to that. If I have it here, I can tell you that they are coming to India. Blue Observer, I'm sorry, Blue Observer. They are coming to India in toward May 2023. So I have invited them to come to Goa. They are sailors, and they take jobs from you that if you want to do some ecological mapping or underwater studies or study bacteria or whatever you want to study, they will help you in doing that. Blue Observer supports the development of some responsible science which has its source in ocean. So that's a very good company, and I came across their CEO and invited them to come to here, come to Goa. Then later on, I was wondering, why is it that that we can't sail deep into ocean in high waters? Oh, then I was looking at different aspects of all these things. Perhaps 3 million BCE, before this common era, that was the time when these people in the Indus Valley area, they were sailing towards Mesopotamia those days. If you look at history, that was 3,000 years or today 5,000 years back, where that knowledge of shipbuilding and sailing got lost. Today we don't see that kind of activities. I'm told from Odisha, we were sailing all the way to Java, Sumatra and all that, and we are doing trading. Nowadays, if I ask somebody to go there selling in a sailing boat, people, they are not interested. Whereas this knowledge perhaps got initiated in that Celtic region of Europe about, let's say, 500 years BC. Okay, and I'm talking 5,000 years from now. That was that. So in India, what has happened, be it sailing, be it ocean, be it lunar space, the knowledge that we had was not properly recorded, and somewhere something got lost and it is no longer available. So anyway, these are exciting times, and we know a lot about our outer space than we know about our ocean. So that's where this laboratory is contributing, and there is, I would say, ocean of opportunities with respect to national lab, like oceanography lab here in NIO Goa. Okay, so with that, I'm once again, I would like to thank all of you and giving me this opportunity to speak to you. And I was here last week, as I was saying, we are honored by our Honorable Governor to that we developed certain apps for the state of Goa. Once again, I'm here at this podium. It's a great feeling, and I would like to thank Inauguration and wish all the best for this 1 week, 1 lakh week. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your very informative talk to our audience. I now request Professor Sunil Kumar Singh, the Director of NIO, to felicitate our chief guest with a shawl and a memento. As we have now come to the end of this inaugural program, I invite Dr. Judith Gonsalves to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
Respected Director, CSR, NIO, Professor Sunil Kumar Singh, our esteemed guests, Professor B.K. Mishra, Director, Indian Institute of Technology, Goa, Dr. Sunil Kumar, Chairman of 1 Week, 1 Lab campaign, staff, students, teachers, ladies and gentlemen, good day to you all. As we conclude the inaugural program, I wish to place on record our thanks to our Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Government of India, Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is instrumental for conceiving and propagating this interactive 1 Week, 1 Lab campaign. We are also grateful to CSIR for spearheading the cause. We are very much thankful to our distinguished guest, Professor B.K. Mishra, for sparing and sharing his time and wisdom with us all. Profound and sincere gratitude to you, sir. We are extremely pleased to thank our dear students from various academic institutions and high schools for taking time off from your regular academics and being present here to participate in this campaign. I thank their school management and teachers for permitting them to be part of the Student Teacher Scientist Connect program. The press and media are giving us an excellent coverage. Our sincere thanks to them. Heartfelt thanks to the committee members of the 1 Week, 1 Lab campaign and their team for the efforts and cooperation towards this campaign. I also wish to thank in advance all the scientists and their research scholars who will be interacting, demonstrating, and giving hands-on sessions with the students. The exhibition group and the enthusiastic team of research scholar volunteers, the SETU group, for the arrangements of exhibit and for managing student-related activities. A big thank you. I thank Shri Kavlikar for preparing the banners and related material, and Srimati Sharon for media-related matters and for her lovely compare. I am grateful to Shri Sundaresh for stage venue arrangements and for bringing the press and all the support. Sincere thanks to Srimati Samira and Ms. Pratiksha for singing the invocation song with their melodious voice. I am thankful to Mr. Manoranjan Singh, Mr. Vinod Kumar and his team, and Mr. Jai Singh for the necessary logistic support. I am also thankful to Mr. Ryan for giving us the necessary logistic support. I acknowledge the constant support and advice given by Dr. Sunil Kumar Singh, Director CSIR NIO, during the organization of this event. We are grateful to you, sir, for sparing your time whenever we called on you. I also thank Director Secretariat, especially Shri Tejesh, for his efforts and cooperation. The scientists, staff, particularly administration, stores and purchase, finance, civil and electrical section, ITIS, PNR, housekeeping, garden and research students of NIO are acknowledged for their cooperation. A big thank you to all those who helped directly or indirectly in making this event a grand success. Last but not the least, I thank all the audience for their kind presence. Jai Hind.
Thank you, one Lord. I request the students to kindly exit from the left side so that we can gather outside the auditorium and we can divide you further into groups. Thank you.